Welcome back to Tammy's Home Tips. Today we're going to fix those doorknobs. We're going to change them out. What do you think, Ella? Oh, she agrees. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're going to change out this doorknob. These are some of the things that you're going to need. I'll have a picture of it. First things first, we need to look at the doorknob and see what kind of attachment it is. Sometimes there's just the plate here, and you have to use a small little screw like this to just pop it off, and you'll see like a little groove, and you just put it in there and maybe pop it off. And you can even use a putty knife behind it to pop it so that it doesn't damage the door. But in this case, it's really easy. We have these little screws right here, and we can just screw them out. You can see we can use just a regular screwdriver, but lest I forget, we should put some blue tape on the doorknob, although this is the one that we're getting rid of. Still, you know, if you wanted to recycle it or whatever, you can donate it or whatever. Maybe there's somebody that wants these. This way you don't scratch this up. But for the sake of expediency, I'm going to use a drill, a power drill. So here we go. Now we're just going to push that in and push out on this, pull out all the way. Next step. Now let's take this off. There we go. And it's out. Well, that was easy. Now we're going to move on to the next step, which is putting in the new doorknob. Okay, so in this case, we're going to have to do a little bit of adjusting. This, if you notice, has rounded edges, and it, of course, you know, fit perfectly in there, right? But this, on the other hand, is, as you can see, squared. So we're not going to be able to just put that right back into the hole that was there before. We're going to have to make some adjustments. So get yourself a pencil, and you're going to just mark where you need to be adjusting this. And again, this doesn't always have to happen, but in this case, it is going to be necessary. So I'm just going to mark this, and then we're going to go in and chisel this out a little bit. Just like that. All right. And for that reason, we're going to also need these tools, a little chisel and a hammer. Okay, so just so you know, you want to put the rounded edge towards the opening. So as you close the door, it will just gently push on that and close. Whereas if you have it in this direction, it'll just hit this and it won't close. Like you want a door to just gently close when you're pushing it close. So you definitely want to have this rounded part towards the opening. Now let's just do a fit test. Okay, it seems like we need to do a little bit more off the edge. And we're just basically taking a slight edge off here and cleaning it up. It looks like, do another fit check, and yes, it fits. So let's go ahead and put those two screws in there, and then we'll proceed to the next step. The next thing is to determine which is your outside and which is your inside. So obviously this goes inside the room and this goes outside the room because you want to lock from the inside. So let's go ahead and put this part in first. It just goes right into that hole like this, and then these other holes will line up. Now I do need to back those screws out because we'll be using that to attach the other side. So as you can see, I put blue tape on the other side because this is where I will be using my drill, and I do not want to scratch this all up. So go ahead and put some blue painter's tape on now. And then we're going to take this and find the hole on the back side, and we're going to just match it up with the hole on the inside. You see there's a square and then the square. Of course, each set is different, but it should be some similarities here. And now we're going to just line this up, and we're going to screw it in. So you can see where there's a hole there, and we'll just push that in. The key is to get these two pieces to connect. That's what you're going to be screwing together. You might want to just start threading a little bit with your fingers just to get it in a little bit. And also, before you like really screw it in, do the other side the same way, because you don't want to have one side in and then that'll just make it really hard to get the other side in. So go ahead and also get the other side started, and then you can get it drilled in the rest of the way. Let's just make sure that it fits well and we don't have to make any adjustments on this side. And let's see. It's perfect. Happy, happy. So since that works, we have one more final step to do, and that's just replacing the other side. So for this step, you'll need your little plate and your 2 screws. But let's get this other one out first. Out with the old, in with the new. So I had to chisel this one out a little bit too, but let's just go ahead and drill it in. And if you have just a flathead screwdriver, you can also use that to chisel it in. And then we can just take off this plastic. It looks beautiful. And there you have it. We have a beautifully working door that has a nice new doorknob on it. Looks so much better, more up to date, and it was certainly easy to do. I hope that you feel like you can do this project at home now by yourself, and there's lots more projects around the house that you can do, and I'm going to walk you through them or help you through them or even work through them with you. So I hope you stay tuned for more videos from Tammy's Home Tips, and don't forget to, if you like this or this was any value to you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.